What's up, y'all? It's your girl Shay Lynn, aka Shay, and you are now tuning into Shay's Thoughts. So, as y'all know, I took a week off. Did a whole lot of stuff with my daughter. Painted, went swimming. I wanted to dedicate that week to doing things with her because I was just in Florida working, busting my ass. And, I just wanted to give that time to her, because during those times I wasn't able to. And, especially with me switching a night shift and stuff. But, anyways, yeah, so as I'm driving, right, I'm like, yo, people down south drive crazy. Like I'm from Pennsylvania. So, transition to North Carolina is like different. So people down here drive crazy as hell. And I find myself being in the fast lane, then I'm going over to the slow lane, and then people in the fast lane start going faster than me. And I'm like, what the fuck? Now I gotta switch back over to the fast lane because the people in the slow lane going too slow, like just doing too much. So it honestly just reminded me about a lesson that I told myself a while ago. You ever be driving and the speed limit be like 35 miles per hour, and you see a car driving like 80, down the street, and then next thing you know, they stop at the red light, and you be looking at them like, so would you just race me to the red light? Like, cause now I'm here with you. You did all that speeding just to get stopped. And it just made me think, like, yo, stay in your lane, Shay, because just because they're taking off doesn't mean you can't, especially when it comes to businesses, doing anything that you want to do, your goals, achieving in life, stay in your lane. Like, just because you see somebody taking off doesn't mean that you can't get there, doesn't mean that you can't meet them at a red light. And then there be times where I end up taking off. Once the green light comes, I be gone. Like, ooh, excuse me, I'm out. You in my dust now, like. But that is some real shit. Like, you don't look at what other people are doing, because if you do and you're constantly comparing yourself, that's doing nothing but bringing you negative energy, because now you're not appreciating where you're at in life. You're too busy looking ahead. You're not paying attention. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if, in their fast lane, you can end up getting into the fast lane and taking off as well. But realize that if things are going and becoming too much, there's nothing wrong with shifting back over and going to the slow lane. There might be times where you gotta pull over, and fix some things, and it may be a little delay, a little inconvenience. But as long as you get back on that road and you keep going, listen, you're gonna make it to your destination. Don't compare. It doesn't matter if Sally, Jane, and Joe all got, the goal accomplished that you wanted. You're going to get it accomplished. You can't let that discourage you and make you think, okay, you know what, maybe I can't do it. Because you can. You're on your own path. You're in your own lane. You could really apply every little thing in life that you go through as a lesson. But you just have to be able to, train your mind to look at it. It's not a loss. It's always a lesson. It's not a delay. It's just, well, it is a delay, but it's not bad. Your timing is your timing. And just because there's other people that are going faster than you or going ahead of you doesn't mean you're not going to catch up, because there's always a red light. And even for the people that was taking off and they got stopped at the red light, maybe you got to switch lanes too, and slow down a little bit, or maybe something happened and you got to pull over and take a little break. There's nothing wrong with that. It's life. But as long as you keep pushing, keep pursuing, keep going down that road, listen, you're going to get to your destination. Never compare your life and your journey with other people that you see, especially the people that you see that are doing the same thing as you. Because if you're looking at what they're doing and you worried about them in their lane, you could cause a whole accident. And now you just blocked your blessing. Now that destination is going to take even longer for you to go. Now you might have to turn around, because now you got to figure out how you're going to get back on the road. You know what I'm saying? Like, things happen in life, but there's nothing wrong with that. Appreciate your losses, appreciate your delays, appreciate the pauses that you have, because it's all working and playing, and even though you're not the one that caused the accident, what if you got pulled over and then boom, here goes the accident? Now maybe people that you was going to interlink with decided to leave you behind and now they're clashing, but you stayed back, so now you're not in that situation. Now you're able to get ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, just pay attention to everything that you go through and try to turn it and switch it into a learning experience, because when you do things like that, you would definitely get ahead. Like, you will definitely get ahead. Listen, I definitely did just buy a new mic too, so I'm hype about that. I'm using it. So I got a little sound maker too. So it's about to get lit. Eventually I am gonna want to switch to YouTube, so you guys can have a visual of me and see me as well as I'm talking. What's Wrong Wednesday is Wednesday. Make sure y'all drop the topics that y'all want me to talk about and discuss. What's going on with you? Everything will be confidential. I'm not going to say names or anything like that. We had some really good topics the last time I did it, so hopefully we get some really good topics again. Again, I appreciate y'all for listening to me and, just taking the time out to try to learn something as well, because like I said, this is a learning experience for not only me, but for you guys as well. And I just want to be able to reach somebody. And, that this topic has been on my mind for like a week, and I wanted to do it, but, I had to pull over a little, put a little delay, put a little slow, and I was able to invest in some things as well. So I'm excited. We about to take off. Now we up there now. And, I appreciate y'all. Hope y'all have a blessed day. Make sure y'all send in y'all topics that you want to hear discussed for Wednesday at Shay's Thoughts on Instagram at SHAIISTHOUGHTS. Thank you guys. Bye.